Hey, I'm gonna stay the night shift. Yeah, I'm gonna stay tonight. Is that okay? Is it a problem? Is it a problem? Well, okay, yeah, I'll give you a call in the middle of the night. Yeah. So I'm just gonna stay tonight. I'll be home about 7:30. Okay. All right, I love you. Okay, bye.
So you went for it?
Yes. Not happy, but yeah.
You booked a hotel room, Mark?
Hotel room booked. Keys in my car.
If you smoke. All right, Shalom. Sorry about that. Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, all honor, and all glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakan Kodash. Double honor to the apostles, elders, and bishops, great millstone. Shalom, two brothers pushing his truth and sincerity all over the earth. And as you see, we got Jake. Jake being a nigga, man. Jake being a nigga in the flesh. And I'm just gonna do that before we start. As you see, Jake professes his wickedness, in the open, man. It's because this is a thing of pride. This is a thing of happiness. This is the thing that Jake gets off on doing, is professing his wickedness out to the open, no matter what it may be. And Jake in particular get off by knowing that they sleeping with another man's woman, man. You see, Jake loves that. That's why he's putting his face in the video. And then the woman's face is not to be seen. But more than likely, if the video goes around long enough, like the dude said that posted it, he said, hope her husband finds it. And I hope he finds it too, man. I hope these people receive judgment. Because these people, Jake is, like I always say, Jake is beyond help. You can't help Jake, man. You can't try to teach them righteousness. Jake is stuck in that nigga mindset, man. You see, and he's proud. He's proud because he pulled her close, making a video of him, asking her if she got the hotel. You see, you already know what she's getting ready to do and what they're both about to go do. And then here she is, she's lying to her husband, talking about, I'm going to stay late at work. And this is the thing that these people do, too. They always have them, the women have them, they call it, what's the word for it? The work husbands. Dude, you got a work husband. Somebody that's always, like, taking care of them or doing things with them at work. And then you got your actual husband. You see? That's the thing. You see, and they taking it above and beyond, man. And that's why that's why the apostles say stay away from these women, man. But they always talk about the so-called black women and some women in general. But then you see the other nations doing it too. You see, when you say it's women, you mean women in general, man. Stay away from these women in general. Doesn't matter, but it's particularly the so-called black women. You see, but you got the Edomites doing it too, man. You see, stepping out. Here it is. Like you can barely hear her talking, but here it is. She talking to her husband, talking about she about to stay late, and the whole time she has a hotel booked with a whole different man. You already know what they about to do. Probably get some drinks going and then do the 1-2, man. Look at him. Look at Jake. Look at him. Proud. He's happy. Look at him. He's like, yeah, I'm about to hit this older woman, and she's talking to her husband right now, that whatever the case may be. And this is how people end up in the grave, man. This is how people end up in the grave. You see, these people do this stuff over the woman. So imagine if her husband ends up finding out about this video, he probably, and if he's the type of man, he gonna end up offing her, and he probably gonna go to the job, and then find him, and then off him, man. And then normally how the cases go, they can't deal with the person, so they end up offing themselves. There's three in one, man. That's all judgment at the end of the day, but that's how it goes, man. Men, especially, she's probably dating the so-called white men. These white men, these so-called white men do not play about their wives, man. Especially you, a nigga too? Come on, man. Jake, you gotta wise up in this place, man. Even though you shouldn't be doing it in general, but then you messing with a so-called white man's woman. See, and how many videos and clips have you seen? Have you seen about not seen? Seen or heard about these people? About these people when they find out their woman is doing something, they end up offing her, man. And then if they can, they do the dude that was doing it. Let me get the first scripture. All right. Just keep that right there. Zoom back in on Jake's face, man.
Yeah, I'm gonna stay tonight. Is that okay?
Keep it right there. Proverbs, first scriptures, 6, and we're gonna start at verse 32. It says, but whoso committeth adultery with a woman lacketh understanding. He that doeth it destroyeth his own soul. And he do. Because you lack understanding, man. You lack understanding when you do things like that, just like the scriptures say. Because here it is. You dealing with a woman that somebody's already dealing with. You see? It's profound, and that is against the law. You see? And adultery is supposed to be dealt with by death, man. It says, verse 33, a wound and dishonor shall he get, and his reproach shall not be wiped away. This is the point that I want right here in 34 and 35. For jealousy is the rage of a man. Therefore he will not spare in the day of vengeance. He will not regard any ransom, neither will he rest content, though thou givest many gifts. And that's just what it is. You see these videos and these news articles and all this stuff going in about these men when they catch their women doing something, they're trying to apologize and say they won't do it again. Yeah, is there some cases that they reconcile and they get back together and the dude forgives his woman? Absolutely. But that man is completely off and off in the head if he's doing something like that. But then, not even that. It's just when like I was saying, when you see these videos, these men, not Jake, but just any men, when they see these things, they go off, man. Because they get jealous. It says, for jealousy is the rage of a man. Therefore, he will not spare in the day of vengeance. So it doesn't matter what you say, how you try to plead it. It doesn't matter. There's nothing that you can do to turn away his wrath from the vengeance, man, that he wants. Whatever he seems fit to happen, there's nothing that you can do to stop that, man. Especially when you're dealing with somebody's woman, man. Especially when you're dealing with somebody's woman. Men do not take that stuff lightly, man. Some people would shoot them, kill them, torture the people, just beat them up in a fight, beat up the woman, run them over with a car, do all types of things, man. Death is not always the answer to it, but Jake, or not just Jake, just men in general, men will go to the extreme measures that they seem fit, and all men is different. You see, because you understand, I really can't fully explain it, but it's completely different in the side of a man. When they see they woman deal with somebody else, you see, it strikes a certain nerve. It strikes a certain. I really can't. Look, the men know. It's just like the same kind of nerve that it kind of strikes when a woman talks to you some type of way, either your woman or just a woman in general. It hits you. It strikes you a certain type of way. You really can't explain it, but it's just like. This woman right here, or my woman right here, did this. I mean, it's like it strikes something, man. The men know, man. And that's why it says he will not regard any ransom, neither will he rest content, though thou givest many gifts. It doesn't matter what you do, you can't do that. You can't turn it away. And I won't be surprised if this man ends up finding out and something happens to both of them, man. I wouldn't be surprised because you shouldn't be doing this anyway. You see. And this is the thing. It's rappers, it's the music, it's the TV shows, it's all the other stuff that is playing a big part of this, man. Because like, what was that? Who was that? Future. I just fucked your bitch in some Gucci flip flops. They put all this. They put that vibration. They put that music. They put that all that stuff out there, so people will do it. You see, that's why Yahweh Shai said, a wicked and adulterous generation. You see. Because that's all these people do. And that's all these people do, man. They try to get with somebody else. The woman try to sleep outside their relationship and start to keep their man. And then the man trying to sleep with somebody else's woman. Somebody else's woman. And then so on and so forth, man. It just goes on. And then the woman that you end up getting with or wanting to be with, whether it be in the truth or when you was in the world or whatever the case may be, before you knew the truth, you more than likely that woman was not a virgin. That woman was popped by probably multiple other men. And then here it is that night you got this woman. You see? There's all types of adultery, but that's the vibration, that's the wicked vibration, and the way that Esau pushes his world, man. He think that a woman can just, if you don't want to be with somebody, then you just say you're broken up, or I don't want to be with you, you break up, you get divorced, and then you go on to the next one, man. No. The scriptures say as a woman, when a woman bees with a man, that's supposed to be that man and forever, man, unless the man dies and you become a widow, and then you can marry again. See, but Esau doesn't go off that. That's why Esau pushes this music and these ideologies and his wine on these people, man. You see, it's a culture. It's just a culture. It's a culture of death. That's all it is. It's just a cycle of death, and it doesn't promote life, man. You see, like the dude said, he said, hopes her husband find this video, man. You see, and these people, people have to understand that your actions have consequences. When you do certain things, you're going to have to reap the benefits of the things that you're doing, especially when it's wickedness, man. Especially when it's wickedness. The Lord sees everything, man. So therefore, when you're doing this wickedness, you're going to get it, man. You're going to get it. You're going to get it. So therefore, what was I saying? Therefore, we'll see what happens in the situation if it keeps updated. Like I said, I want her man to find this video, man, because here it is. You supposed to be at work, or you are at work. And you got this dude touching on you, sitting on the counter, posting the videos. Luckily, he didn't put his face in it, but like I said, this is on the internet now. It doesn't matter what you do. This is not going anywhere. You can delete the video, whatever the case may be, because the only thing you gotta do is find you. The dude knows where you work, and you got your logo on where you work in the back. This is how people also get fired too. You do Jake is so stupid that you posting the video like this with your face on it, and then whatever the case may happen in the aftermath, dude might come up to work, start arguing with all y'all, whatever the case may be, and this is how people lose their jobs. And they look like they work at a hospital, so they're talking about a nurse, RN, or a CN, or whatever the case may be. That's a good paying job, man. And so now you're about to lose. You have a chance. You're losing a chance out on your job because you want to post a video with somebody else's woman booking a hotel while she's telling her husband that she's staying overtime, and the whole time that y'all about to go do in the hotel, man. You see, and then she's talking about she's gonna call him at 7:30, whatever the case may be. So therefore, she's gonna go go spend the night and spend a little bit of the morning there, and probably go back to work, go back in there, go to the break room or something, and call him like, honey, it's been a long shit. Hey, you can't trust these women, man. These women are real sneaky and devious when they doing some sneaky shit, man. They real sneaky and devious. You can hear it all in their voice. That she's doing some folly. So let's get the next scripture, man. Let's get the next one, man. What scripture do I want? Let's get this. This is Exodus 20:14, just going into the law. It says, I'm just gonna get straight to the point. I'm just gonna read it. It says, "Thou shalt not commit adultery," and that is adultery. Let's find out what adultery is. Hold on. Let's keep that. It's for a later video. Let's go here to this blue letter. Let's type in with another man's wife. Leviticus 20:10. Actually, I think I had that down. Oh, wait, you know what? Actually, I think it was right here. I didn't mean to actually click that. Yeah, it's right here. Leviticus 20:10. It says, and the man that committeth adultery with another man's wife, even he that committeth adultery with his neighbor's wife, the adulterer and the adulteress shall surely be put to death. You see, that's how adultery was dealt with back in the day, man. Back in the ancient days, man. That's how it was dealt with, and rightfully so, man. You shouldn't be doing that. All the women in the world, All the women in the world. And Jake always finds the women that have men the most attractive. Those the ones that you want. That's the ones you want to trace. So forget all the single women that's in the world that's not dealing with men. You want this one. She got a husband, but I gotta get that. We gotta flex on it. I hit that, man. Gucci flip flops, man. I did that. And Jake, like I said, Jake openly professes his wickedness, man. Just like the scriptures say, it says, they declare their sins as Sodom, they hide them not. And that's kind of, I know that it's talking about obviously Sodom being gay and homosexual and all the other stuff. They declared it, because Jake openly professes that and shows that off. But you can take that and you can use that for something else, man. They declared their sin as Sodom, they hide it not. But these people, just that they hide it not part, these people don't hide their sin. They openly put it out on the internet for people to see. Because he wants some type of praise and approval, and I'm doing this and he's doing that. But you don't understand that a lot of men in the grave has been put to death for these damn women, man. And because I just read the scripture in the Proverbs, it says jealousy is the rage of a man. How many videos have you seen of Jake, or not? I always say Jake. Keep saying Jake. These men shooting a woman, then shooting the man, or just shooting the man, leaving the woman alive, or beating the woman, damn near to death. And then when they catch the man, they do something to him too. It's just so many cases of this happening. And this happens over and over and over and over again. You see? But Jake has to learn the hard way, man. You have to learn the hard way. All these single women. It doesn't matter if she was coming on to you or whatever the case may be. You could have easily reported it to the HR. You could have easily reported to a manager or higher staff. Or you could just, if you didn't want to report it, you could just, didn't entertain it. But that's how it starts, man. What is that scripture, man? Where it starts, sin starts in your mind. Let's get that. I might have to go to Google for this. Before I go to Google, though, let me get something else. Hold on. No, I think we're good. Let's go to Google real quick. Skips. Sin starts. And I think it says in your heart, right? Which is your mind. What scriptures? Let's see. Matthew 15 and 19. Let's get that. Matthew 15. I said 19. No, hold on. It's not it. It's not the one I want. How does that go? Sin starts off in your heart. I think it's like when it starts off in your heart, and then when it's put forth, it is sin or something like that. KJV. If I can't find it, then I'm just going. I can't remember how it's worded. Sin starts in the mind. Say in the mind. I'm gonna say is. Let me look, man. I really want to find the scripture, man. Hold on, I really want to find it. Salaki. And hold on. And when it is put forth, KJV. It is put forth. sin. Hold on. James 1:14. Let's try James. Yeah, let's see if this is it. Bear with me. Bear with me. Let me just do this. Let's do this because James 1:14. Jeez. James 1:14. Oh, okay. No, this is the scripture I wanted right here. Here it is. Here it is right here. I thought it was worded different. I might be thinking of something else, but I think this is the one that I wanted. We're gonna start at James. This is 1:13. It says, "Let no man say when he is tempted, I am tempted of the Most High. For the Most High cannot be tempted with evil, neither tempteth he any man. But every man is tempted when he is drawn away of his own lust and enticed. Then when lust hath conceived, it bringeth forth sin." So this is where it starts off. You see, it's tempted when he's drawn away of his own lust. So that's the thing. We don't know how the situation started. Whether he been the one to do it, to initiate it, or the woman was. Let's say the woman was coming there. Oh, I like you. Look kind of cute and all the other stuff. And then. He's like, oh yeah, da, da, da. They was getting to know each other and probably going out for lunch or whatever the case may be during work. And then they start talking more. Let me get your number. Oh, da 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 da. Or she might, oh, I'm planning an event at the house. I want you to come by, and all the employees are going to be there. Or, jobs do the like little group event. Sometimes they have like an outing. Oh, let's go together, or whatever the case may be. Or you be the partner, or he was like, hey, or he, you know how Jake is. Sweet talking and all the other stuff. Oh, you do kind of good. Playing around, laughing jokes, making her giggle and all type of stuff. And then she's like, oh, I'm married and all the other stuff. And man, so you can't have friends. Jake main line every time a woman says they have somebody, oh, you can't have friends. Stuff like that. That's how that starts off. And then boom. Jake think, oh man, I can actually get with her. I'm about to do this talk. Jake loves talking with his friends too and bragging about it. Here, this chick at work, bro. This chick at work, she got a husband. I'm about to hit that and do this. You know how Jake is, man. You know exactly how Jake is. So bam. It says, then when the lust hath conceived, it bringeth forth sin. So then, now when you got her to the hotel room, even leading up before the hotel room, you probably imagining how you gonna do it. What she gonna feel like? Then she probably gonna send you all types of solicit pictures and all types of things, man. Do you see? And then when it bringeth forth, it says, then when the lust hath conceived. So when you then did it, it bringeth forth sin. And what is the sin in this case? Adultery. And then it says, and sin when it is finished bringeth forth death. And that's what happens, man. Just what happens. And I'm literally just watching the Apostle Gabar video talking about it's going into he's doing kind of like a reaction and response to this dude talking about why you shouldn't live with women, and he was going into the history on why the trucks. I forgot what the name of it was. It was named after the woman. Why the trucks have those rails now, and in the video, the woman, she was a heavy adulteress, and she got in a car accident. And was put to death, man. You see? But then her children lived. You see? So that's what happens, man. And more than likely, this is not the first occasion that this happening. This is the first occasion that is being recorded on live and internet for proof. But see, the thing is, we don't need to have physical proof or evidence of these things happening, man, because we know why. Because we know that Yahweh Bashim Yahweh is watching. They see all the deeds, man. They see exactly what you're doing. We don't need proof and evidence of what these people are doing behind closed doors, man. But when the judgment and things start to happen, then then all that stuff comes out. So even if this wasn't the first instance, but this was the first instance that was recorded, or at least the internet has, then guess what? It doesn't matter, because Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, they see all that stuff, man. They see it. A judgment's gonna come forth from them too. And then let me get this too. John 8:44. It says, ye are of your father the devil, and the lust of your father ye will do. He was a murderer from the beginning, and abode not in the truth, because there is no truth in him. When he speaketh a lie, he speaketh of his own, for he is a liar and the father of it. And because I tell you the truth, ye believe me not. And that's when we tell these people, hey, stop doing certain things. It's the truth, but the people don't believe us. And that's fine that you don't believe us. That's cool. And then when judgment starts getting when judgment starts to get being rolled out, then that's when you want to listen. That's when you want to believe. But it's too late. You see, and that's what these people do. And the lust of your fathers you would do. You doing everything that you've seen of your fathers. You see, you doing the works that you've seen of your fathers, these people of the world, 2/3 wicked niggas and women, children. But we doing what we seen of our fathers, man. Do you see? I think in James what it say, it says, for this household, we will serve the Lord, man. You see, you gonna do what you've seen in your fathers, which is your celebrities, Esau, all these people that you see doing, your friends, the music. You gonna do what they promote and what they do. But we gonna serve the Lord, man. And that adultery thing is very heavy, man. Especially in Babylon the Great. And that's why this place has to go. I was gonna bring out this Ecclesiasticus and Sirach, but I ain't gonna. Not even gonna bring it out, man. So that's it, man. I think that's pretty much. I think there's nothing else I want. Then I got to go into this video about this whole Costco thing that I haven't did yet. I've been putting off, and now's the perfect time to do it. So that's it, man. So hope the lesson was edifying, man. Adultery is gonna catch up with you. I should close out with this, actually. Ecclesiastes 10:6. It says, folly is set in great dignity, and the rich sit in low place. And that's folly right there. And it's set in great dignity. Because how many people behind stuff like that? Because you know Jaden told his friends. How many of his friends do you told him that don't do that? How many friends do you think you told him to do that? And how many people, where the video was first posted on the internet, how many comments do you think at all the ones that's exalting him and telling him, oh, you go on, brother, you do da. How many of those comments do you think at all those is telling him not to do it? See? And if there is, it's very slim to none compared to all the people that's happy for it. You see, because folly is set in great dignity. These people love wickedness. They strive off wickedness, the energy, the vibration of wickedness. These people flock to it. So that's it, man. Hope this was edifying. Hope you got some out of it. I want to give all praises, all honor.